Hi guys, and welcome back to another Ace Tanker in a low tier tank. I've been neglecting the low tier British tanks recently, mainly down to the ×5 experience event. I've been playing a lot of grinders, I've been playing a lot of higher tier tanks, and I've kind of neglected my low tier Ace Tankers for the Brits. But we're back, we're doing the Universal Carrier 2-pounder. It's a tier 2 TD for the Brits, and it's a tank that was quite tricky actually. You see, the tank is quite maneuverable, but it has next to no armor, so I was probably playing it a little bit too aggressively. It took me probably quite a few games. I can't remember exactly how many, but it took me quite a few games to get the Ace Tanker. And I got it when I finally decided, you know what, stop being aggressive. This tank may be fast in a straight line, but it's got absolutely no armor, so everything that shoots at you is going to wreck you. So when I started playing it like a traditional TD, I ended up picking up the Ace Tanker pretty quickly. We are here on Provence, so you're not going to see much new here. And as per usual, both teams are fairly inexperienced, but there is a very, very experienced player on the enemy team in a Cruiser 1, 20k games. He's blue, so I'm going to head over to my bush of win, my Ace Tanker bush, when I end up in low tier games on Ace Tanker, or on Provence, but unfortunately this PZ2 has exactly the same idea. So I'm wondering, should I use this side of the rock, or should I maybe sit further back? And I'll sit further back. So this tank is very, very good. I did enjoy this tank, not enough to keep it, but the penetration and the accuracy is quite good. Unfortunately, the shell time takes quite a while. Now, as per usual in my low tier tanks, I don't have a very good crew, but there we go. A couple of blind shots on the T-18. Let's look at this gun. It's a 57mm with 70 alpha damage, 57mm of penetration. That's just the standard AP. You get up to 72mm of penetration with the premium ammo, but I don't think I fire any premium in this game. But accuracy, it's not fantastic, and as I say, the biggest problem is the length of time it takes your shell to hit the target. But I'm playing rather cautiously. I'm playing more like a traditional TD. I've been way too aggressive in this tank in games up till now. But we should have enough penetration to go through a D1. There we go, there's kill number 2. And time that shot on the M2 Light, moving target really, really well. T60 sitting up on the ridge. And you can see that, unfortunately, the gun lets me down now and again. So kill number 3, I'm up to 400 damage. Playing like a traditional TD, moving around a lot so my binocs aren't kicking in. I'm not getting really that much spotting damage. Miss out on a kill on a T1. But I do like this bush on Provence when you're in a low tier tank, because I can't count the number of Ace Tankers I've gotten using this position. So we rush that shot, take out that for kill number 4. There's kill number 5. So just that very, very good cruiser player left and 2 other tanks. I know where the M2 Light is. So really the only tank that hasn't been spotted and is a potential danger is the Panzerjäger 1. M2 Light goes down, decide to scrape down here, do a little bit of damage to myself, but I'm okay with that. But I'm chasing the Ace Tanker, I'm advancing, and as I say, this tank is quite fast in a straight line, but it's not that maneuverable, and because you have no armor, unfortunately, sometimes you get yourself into trouble. But we nicked that kill for kill number 6. There's my top gun, and just that Cruiser 1 left, and I'm debating whether or not to cap or whether or not to go hunting. And I decide to go hunting. Now, I probably should have gone to get some more cap points. Our team are already capping, and I've got a feeling that the Cruiser, he's a good player, he's not going to want to lose, he's going to go on the attack. So I've got a funny feeling he's going to charge across the top of the ridge. But unfortunately, nope, he's still sitting in exactly the same position. So he basically just wants to survive and do damage rather than try to actually win the game. Although it would be quite a big ask for him. So I've missed out on some cap points. I'm hoping they're going to be able to kill the cruiser before the game is over, and they do. So nothing special, just another low-tier Ace Tanker. I did pick up a Top Gun, but yeah, the Universal Carrier 2-pounder. It's a decent enough tank. You just gotta play it a lot more passively. I was being really aggressive, and I'm having exactly the same problem in the Tier 3, the Valentine AT. I'm playing it way too aggressively at the moment, and I'm not playing it like a traditional TD. But as soon as I decided, you know what, I'm going to curb my instincts and charge straight across the map, play like a traditional TD, we ended up getting the Ace Tanker, and as per usual, the game was played with a 75% crew, and as soon as this game was over, I sold the tank and moved on to the Valentine AT. So, wasn't that big an XP game, but it's a Tier 2, what do you want? 674 XP with 537 damage, 6 kills. Came top on damage, top on XP quite comfortably. 17 shots fired, 14 hits, 10 penetrations, and I was a little bit disappointed with that. The penetration on the gun is much better than that. I did bounce quite a few shots I shouldn't have. And the shell flight time is quite long, so that caused me to miss a few shots. Damage 7, destroyed 6, did 138 assistance damage. Didn't do that much assistance damage because I was moving around a lot and not letting my binocs kick in to get me spots. 12,500 credits earned with a premium account. 1,011 XP, again, first game of the day times 2, left me on 2,022 XP. So there you go, been meaning to bring you that game for quite a while. I'm currently on the Valentine AT and I'm having exactly the same problem. I'm just being too aggressive in it. But hopefully that Ace Tanker will come to you sooner rather than later. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.